the king of kings. On your knees, dog.
Hi, I'm Laura.
Nice to meet you. I've never met you before.
Nope.
I have heard your name before, though, because you've been around for a while.
I have.
And I think I remember you. Oh, well, we did have one interaction. Remember Kelly the Advocate came up on Michael Knightley's panel?
Yeah.
That was me that was typing, and you guys were yelling. Well, you guys weren't really yelling, but you were making fun of me because I was cooking crab cakes. And I was confronting Kelly because she's not really an advocate. She's a liar.
Oh, I know that. I called her out a year and a half ago, her and True Helper. I think I was the first one to ever call them out.
Well, True Helper, he's a fraud. He's a troll.
Yep.
Yeah. People really think that he's an authentic guy.
Nope.
He's a liar.
I probably still have the videos up somewhere, but yeah, I called them out like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, and everyone was like, "You can't do that. You know, you don't know." I said, "Trust me, I know. I got a pretty good track record for calling out scammers."
And I know a couple other, like Robbie had a problem with him and called him out.
Yeah.
And then also another channel who had him on as a moderator, and he convinced this guy who ran the channel. I'm just not going to say his name publicly because I don't have his permission.
Mm-hmm.
He convinced the guy to go confront somebody else and expose him. So the guy does this video and has True Helper on as his panel gets to expose this person together.
Yeah.
True Helper sat there like, is this going to be over soon? Like he was
Wow.
uninterested. And the whole reason that he put it together and did all the work he did was for True Helper. And that's how he treated it.
Wow.
What an asshole. He's an ass. Anyways, this isn't about True Helper. So, I've never been charged or arrested for anything.
I do. And I called Jess out on it. And that's what started the fight between us.
I don't understand. She would have paperwork because she'd be the plaintiff. But her even calling the police is a problem. That's going real life. Why is she trying to get me arrested? For what?
I agree.
I didn't threaten her children. I've never mentioned her daughter. I didn't even know. I still to this day don't know her daughter's age or name.
Okay.
Yeah. So why would I mention her daughter's school?
I don't know. I don't know what transpired, but when she said that, I was like, Jess, that's not true. I was like, you don't have paperwork. I was like, you didn't file. I mean, you may have called or done something, but you did not do what you're saying you did. I forgot exactly what she said, but I was like, just stop.
Well,
she was like, yes, I did. And you don't know. Yes, I do know. I was like,
he did call my service department, and I got a call from them. She told them I doxed her, that I released her full public name, her legal name, and her address. What happened was I accidentally, in my Google search, because I did search her name, and her address popped up, and then I searched all that. Why wouldn't I? It's legal in America. She already had my background report. Why wouldn't I?
I agree.
Yeah, she had doxed herself. I could pull it up right now. On December 4th, she had started posting her PayPal links, her Cash App, and it had her full legal name and all her links. So everybody knew her name because of her since December 4th. So something that I accidentally did in February, it dropped down. Once I knew the video was made private,
Yeah.
but once I proved that to the police, they were like, "Oh yeah, she's not telling the truth."
She was saying that she charged files against you and that you were being arrested. And it's not, I don't remember exactly what it was, but I was like, Jess, no, that's not the way the shit works. I was like, they're not going to do anything. Oh no, they've already charged her. No, they didn't. Police don't charge. Cops do. I mean, courts do.
Right.
And I was like, did you go through the courts? She's like, no. I said, then it didn't happen. That's what started our fight.
Mm-hmm.
And then her whole chat came at me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I do know what I'm talking about. And I said, she's lying. She did not get her for whatever it was. Like I said, I don't remember exactly what it was.
She tried for harassment.
She did exaggerate. It was disgusting. I was like, this is such bullshit. I was like, why are you lying to everybody? So
yeah, she's just not an honest person, but that's not the only thing she's lied about. I mean, it just goes on and on. From the day she entered this platform, one of her first lies was, yeah, I created this channel to go after Natasha. I hate Natasha. And she has some asinine reason of how she's followed Natasha from Facebook to her channel on YouTube, and then went with Truth Teller and then created her channel. And that she named the channel after something that Natasha does. And then she denies it all, but it's all in video. I don't know, she has like, she just fucking forgets what she says. She's constantly contradicting herself. Even in yesterday's video, she said, they asked me if I had a living will. It's a routine question. I just got asked it myself.
Yeah.
When I was having some testing done at the hospital. It's what they ask all the time now at the hospitals, even when you go to doctors. She admitted she hadn't been to her doctor in 3 years since 2019.
I knew she was full of shit about this cancer thing, but I knew that I also had to tread lightly. Plus, it's not really my community, so it's not really my business to get involved in it.
Isn't this fraud on a level?
Oh, absolutely.
Like she's faking cancer for the last 2 months.
Yep.
And she put up PayPals. One of them, I believe, got completed. Now she has a 1,700 one up and a 2,000 she just created yesterday.
She has a 10,000 last night.
She lowered it to 2 because it wasn't getting what she was hoping, the attention, because she labeled it, let's take Natasha down, which is against the service. She is going to lose her channel. She's lucky Natasha don't fucking start striking her. Natasha just won't strike her. Well, she's violating terms of service all the time.
I agree.
Yeah.
She's going to be gone soon. She's either going to lose her channel or people are just going to get bored. And Natasha said something yesterday that she was dead on about. It's not like I have a community. Natasha has a community.
Yeah.
GW just has people that hate Natasha more than they like her. And that's what she doesn't realize. Like she's trying to compare herself because she gets numbers. She's trying to compare herself to people that have been here longevity that actually have real communities. And, she's not there. But in her mind, she is there. And in her mind, she thinks that she's that important. And that is going to be her demise.
That's true. And I've seen a lot of, because I've been on YouTube since like 2018, right after the What's thing, I came to watch more videos. I've always watched YouTube, but like 48 hours Dateline. But that case got me to come into these live chats, to first experience live chats. At first, we were all just discussing the case. I got a little hot because there was some pro Sheinian and negative Sheinian. You just stayed in your lane and you would pretty much be okay. But now it's turned into like this whole other toxic thing. And I stay away from that. This case is over for me. I've seen a lot of channels come and go. who thought they were very important.
Yep.
They have a strong start, but as she switched, and she already tried to switch her topic to true crime. And
Yeah,
what happened?
it didn't work.
Didn't work well. You can't turn a drama channel into something else because people that joined that channel, they joined for the drama.
Yeah.
You can't switch it up on them.
And that's what I'm saying. Like if Natasha or myself or somebody that's been around for a long time, if you change the subject, yeah, my numbers go down from drama, but I still hold a community. I still gain patrons. I still, you know what I mean? Like I'll bring in new people. Natasha will bring in new people. She can't compete with that. And she thinks she can.
Right.
And I'm telling you, that is what started turning me off to her. Like, bitch, you're not Natasha.
No,
Natasha will outsmart you any day, anytime. And I'm not this big Natasha fan. And that's probably never going to change.
Well, I think the two of you have had definitely, you've butted heads. And you and Natasha.
But I don't, I don't despise her.
No, you're not making it
despise. Yes. Anyone
attacking her. You're not attacking her, making anti-Natasha videos
No.
and trying to grow a channel off that like she did. Right. You do have a community. You do. And you come out of a different whole drama with, I remember you way back from, I'm not going to mention the names, but the other channels where you guys would all go back and forth like drama channels do. It's just normal stuff. All go after each other. This is just something that is completely out of control now.
Can I straighten something out real fast? Misfit Jenny, nobody doxed anybody's teenage daughter. Nobody. It never went public. What happened was, and I've said this for the 13th time, but I'll say it again. For the 13th time, I showed somebody, 4 people in a private Facebook chat. I said, doesn't she look just like her dad? That's it. It was in a private Facebook chat. There was no doxing. There was no nothing. I don't know why everybody thinks I did this big doxing against his family. Hang on one second.
Okay, your dog's going off. Would also cover what's going on. This needs to be covered. This girl faked cancer.
All right. That's all that happened. There was no doxing. There was no nothing. It was innocent. I said, here, check out this girl. She looks just like her dad. To 4 people that I thought were friends. One of them took it out and ran with it. Next thing you know, I'm doxing his teenage. Nobody doxed anybody. It was a public picture. So I'm just so tired of hearing that BS.
Yeah, I mean, it's just lies in this community, and they have the audacity to call themselves an awareness community. I call myself what I am. I'm a drama channel. I'm not an awareness channel. I'm just not.
No.
It's drama. Awareness is something very different. It's not a back and forth thing when you're an awareness channel.
I agree.
Yeah. So she literally called that newscaster. It was embarrassing. I was embarrassed for her. Like, you have the audacity to create a channel to go after Natasha Cooper, and what? You're mad because she's slapping back, and then she's lying to her subscribers and saying that Natasha released her medical records. It wasn't a medical record. It was something that what's her face? What's her name again? Jessica gave to her mods, and one of them gave it to Natasha. It's a test order sheet from her doctor. It says that she needs to go have a test. I just don't know why she came on to the platform on April 8th or 9th. It was one of those dates, and yelled to everybody because she was angry that day because people were demanding of her time. Yelled to everybody, I have full-blown cancer. I just found out I have full-blown cancer. They told me to get my affairs in order and to write a will. What is she writing a will about? She doesn't own anything.
She wanted money.
Yeah. And then she drops a PayPal link to go to Florida. I believe the first one got fulfilled. Am I right, guys? 1,200?
Yeah.
Did it happen? Right?
Mm-hmm.
She wants one vacation. And then she drops another one for 1,700. And now yesterday, she tried a 10K. But then her personality, she can't be embarrassed publicly and look like a loser or look like she can't accomplish what somebody else can accomplish. That 10K wasn't ever going to be fulfilled. So she lowered it down to 2 to save face. That's what she did, in my opinion.
And by the way, Hartley, she reached out to me. So try again. You're wrong once again, as usual.
But I did reach out to her, guys. I did. Can I just talk to her, guys? She has a platform. If you guys want to, I mean, you know where to go, right, guys? Laura has a platform. Like Granny, Melissa Jade, Brittany J.
See, I don't know any of them. Like, I knew Granny, obviously, but I don't know who Melissa Jade is. I don't watch or know who Brittany, like Glenn, none of them. Like, I don't know who they are.
How did you become aware of Granny, and who approached too, if you don't mind telling that story?
Voices. It was because of Voices.
Voices for the Voiceless?
Yeah.
So she, bridged that introduction for the two of you?
I believe so. I'm trying to remember. I can't swear by it, but I'm pretty sure she was from Natasha's community. And when she had left Molly, she explained to me all about Natasha's community. Oh, you don't like Natasha? Watch this person, blah, blah, blah. I'm pretty sure that's how it went. I mean, it's been a couple months, but I'm pretty sure that's how it went.
Well, I remember Voices when she got booted out of Natasha's community.
She's fucking psychotic.
Huh?
She's fucking psychotic.
True. She ended up on LTF Alicia's channel. She popped up. And at the time, Alicia didn't get much traffic. Her channel's doing pretty well now. But she was sitting up on Alicia's panel just crying. I mean, she just fell apart. And I didn't really even know what it was about. But I knew I wasn't a fan of Voices. I just have seen her on videos before and didn't like her style. But I did pop up on the link just to, show her some compassion because I don't like to see anybody fall apart like that. It's YouTube. And I saw a woman struggling. And I just want to show her some, grace. But she was caught talking about Natasha behind her back. That's how she is no longer in Natasha's community. So I don't know what she's upset about. She wanted to get back in. And Natasha wasn't having it because it was more than once that Voices had fucked her over.
The woman is absolutely. You think Jess is a liar? Pooh, Voices takes the cake on that one.
Yeah. Well, she likes to strike videos because she claims that she's vulnerable class or whatever. What you call it?
Yeah, it's protected. Because
she has a something in her spine and bipolar. I mean, this is out of her own mouth publicly. I'm not giving any personal information. But there's a lot of people on YouTube that have physical or mental disabilities and they don't go around striking channels. I don't understand why she thinks her issues make her somehow protected. It's weird to me. I've had 2 strokes. I still have numbness in my right side. And I have type 1 diabetes. I have neuropathy. I've had bypass surgery. So should I go around striking anybody that talks about me because I'm protected? No.
I agree. I made a pact. I'm staying away from all the psychos.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, this morphed into something. Granny definitely flipped the script when she came in. She had a huge issue with Natasha having PayPal links in her live chat. Where
I
she,
know. Look at her now.
look at her.
I
She has surpassed anything that anybody else has done that she's had problems with. She has. She's like the biggest liar. I will tell you, when I used to speak out against Natasha, she never went real life on me, not once, and she never struck my channel. And I streamed her and did some negative commentary. So, I mean, if you're gonna be in a drama community, even Granny, like you have to learn to accept the clapback. You don't get to say whatever you want and not get
Exactly.
yeah, but that's what she's expecting. So when she hears something she doesn't like, she starts going on the attack and going real life, calling cops or whatever else you can do. I just find it hypocritical. She's an embarrassment.
Willow, I agree with that. I can see Willow's comment, and I agree with that. Where's Hartley for that? Where's these channels for that? It's
Well, I want to know, where are all the channels to call out somebody faking cancer? Come on.
did, and I'm not going to say anything. You already told me you don't want to discuss it.
Oh.
That's what triggered us. You know, people can say it, including myself. I could say whatever I want about the 20K with Natasha. However, Natasha didn't lie to people saying she had cancer. She didn't pull on people's heartstrings.
Right.
That's the difference. And if she lied, and I say if because I know I'm in Natasha's supporters, but if she lied about the lawyer, that's on her. But she didn't pull heartstrings saying that it was a that she had cancer and she was dying. That's fucked up. That's just wrong.
And then somebody went on her panel and started crying and saying to Granny,
No, I heard that. I heard that last night on Trauma Divides.
yeah, then she turned it into about her. She doesn't even have a diagnosis.
And I was saying in comments last night, I'm 50. And if even though I can't have kids anymore, I have 3, but I can't have kids anymore because, you know, I've aged out. If I had to have a hysterectomy, I would still be mortified.
An attorney. She does.
And I'm not saying she does or she doesn't. I'm just saying on Granny's part, you make this channel and you're going after Natasha for that you believe she's a scammer and all this other stuff. And you just scammed 10 times worse than Natasha did.
I know.
Like that's just whacked.
And those were her specific issues, were those PayPals and things like that. You know, like those were her issues about Natasha. And what are you doing? She was just jealous of Natasha. That's really what it was. She had been following her. She wanted to be the center of attention. She ended up over in Mensa's community. Melissa Jade was up on the panel all the time. Her and Mensa got along well. I think Jessica got very jealous of that. That's why she does, or she did do Melissa the way she did in the beginning. Now they're friends, but they're not really friends. They're frenemies. She really fucked Melissa over right when she started going live. She knew Melissa was talking to some guy, and she pulled him up on panel for like hours and hours, 2 days in a row. Like, you don't do that. That's girl code. You don't fucking do that. You know what you do? You ignore him. You tell your girl, if you care about her, hey, your dude's over here. You know, right. That's what you do with your friend. You're loyal to them. What else happened I was going to talk to you about? If I was given a set time to live, I'm getting off to spend time with my family. Yet she told everybody that the doctor said she has to get her affairs in order.
Yeah, that would imply I'm dying. I need a Florida vacation first. I need to do a Florida vacation. So because I'm dead, it can't be a break.
Well, she's over on CJ's panel saying that she feels virtually assaulted and that I'm bullying her because I'm speaking about it.
She did a 4-hour live about me out of nowhere for no reason, and she feels assaulted. Bitch, sit down. Bringing up shit from fucking idiots. Okay, but you feel assaulted. Okay,
I wonder how she thinks I feel that she's telling everybody I've been arrested and charged, and I haven't.
that's true too.
That's slander.
But that's what started our fight, was me calling her out and me saying, no, you did not do what you said you did. You're a liar.
Yep.
You don't know. Blah, blah. Yes, I do know. That's not the way the law works.
Yep.
Calling a police station doesn't mean you file charges against her. Filing charges against her goes through a court, not her local police.
Well, she told people I doxed her. She doxed herself in December. Everybody knew her legal name. She says, well, nobody noticed. No, we noticed. And then she had already accused a few other people of doxing her. One of them being Natasha Cooper. Like, you can only have one person that doxes you.
I agree.
Medical record. That's not part of her medical records. It's an order for testing.
He sent it to somebody. So how what's the word I'm looking for? How secretive did you want it when you sent it to somebody? It's not like Natasha looked up her records.
Right.
You know, she didn't go to the doctor and say, hey, I need records for this one and then blasted them. She sent it to someone.
And she's insinuating that Natasha spoke to somebody at her doctor's office, pretended to be her, and asked for Jessica's medical records. That just didn't happen. That's a fabrication.
But you know what, though? And it's going to sound dumb. Even if she did, if you didn't lie about cancer, what the fuck do you care? That's how I feel. She should have never lied about cancer in the first place, and this down spiral would never happen.
Right.
So whatever happens, happens. And you should not have lied to a community about having cancer that you do not have or do not have at the time you said you were dying and raised money. People are pissed. This is their money. People are pissed, rightfully so.
She assaulted legally. That's what that is.
Oh, my kids after that will still not answer my door. If the doorbell rings and they're not expecting someone, Mom, somebody's here. 5 fucking CPS calls, but one of them was the worst.
Wow.
So for her to come on my panel saying there's proof out there of a CPS caller, there is, show me. So anybody who participated, anybody who condones this behavior, I pray you never have such a public slandering intrusion into your life, especially over the betrayal of someone else and the mouth of a liar, because it can happen to you. This will be dealt with the way, oh, there she goes. I'm going legal. Get the fuck out of here.
Yep, she's probably already called the police. She's probably already done it. It's just what she does. I've never met such a cop caller in my life. Ever.
I know. Well, we had one in our community that did the exact same thing. She ran a mouth. And then when somebody wanted her, I'm going legal.
Well, you know, DJ, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
That was it. I was just saying everything. I'm going legal.
Yeah, CJ, the police, she calls all the time. They actually put her on notice. They gave her a very stern warning. Listen, Laura, 1 second. I'm getting coffee. When I stopped talking to her, I didn't talk to her for maybe 3 weeks, a month the most. She was talking about all the creators when she entered this community. She pitted us all against each other. Granny did. Yeah, go ask all of them. They'll tell you she talked mad shit about Holly, Lindsay, Foz, Kim, Crafton, all of them, even Alicia to me. And she did the same thing to all of them, talking about everybody else.
Well, that's why her and Voices are besties now, because they're the exact same person.
Yeah, that's why. At the end of this past November, most of the creators just stopped communicating. There were fights, there were panels where they were fighting. I never showed up for them. I'm like you, I ignore shit. I'd rather ignore it. They all fought on Alicia's panel, and Kim tried to blame it all on me, and it was just a mess. But that was Granny's doing. She did that. I have text messages that from Granny where she's talking that shit about other people to me. And be careful for Holly.
Oh, they want
that's what they say.
They want you to play the clip from the news call. It's someone said at 22:44 on Natasha's live last night.
Oh, it's after Lindsay again. Why? Are you deflecting much? Look at this. Yep, don't forget CPS call. That was fake. It wasn't a CPS call. It was, oh, this is the one where Lindsay was talking to Angela. Your mod, Granny. They were talking to each other about calling CPS on Natasha. That was exposed. Yeah, this is you. Did you see it?
What, to me?
Yeah, see? She tagged you. Right, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I laughed at it.
Yeah.
I did see that.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's just nonstop shit, deflection, smoke and mirrors. Okay, let's go.
Unbiased. They release videos going at me in particular for some reason because they're some kind of triggered Karen who has some kind of something against me. I don't know, some kind of chip on their shoulder.
She's pro Granny.
Yeah, well, they've like found that were like years in the past and putting them up on their channel about me.
Right.
Who try to like paint me in some kind of bad light when it's like I was dealing with some.
This video is by 1-800 Fraud Busters, and this is at the end of it. I don't know.